Hello, Knife Noob here. And what we're looking at today is this Benchmade Mini Grip 555-1 with the CMP 20CV steel on it. Let's just get it weighed up here. I got 2.8 ounces on that. Let's compare that to a couple other knives that I have right here. So a little Sabenza, 2.2. And the big 3.6. 2.8. It's a nice knife. It's got some weight to it and heft to it I like. Let's just give it a quick measurement too. Well, here, let's compare it against these guys. Let's flip this over here. Gemini. Little Sabenza. Just gonna spin this around, so it's kind of deceiving some of these things here. So you can see similar size to these ones. This one, I had a little mini grip. Well, actually, I didn't have it. I tried one out a long time ago, and it just felt like too plasticky and stuff. This one's solid. It feels a lot heavier than the 2.8. Let's just go over a few some things about it. So it has these scales here. And you can see these checkering marks in there. It's not a harsh or pointy at the tops of these. They're all pretty smoothed out, but you still get some grip on there. And what's really nice about it is this, you could rub your fabric on that all day long, your pocket. You could take that in and out of the pocket all day long, and it's not gonna tear up your pants. Now, you're like looking at that, you're saying, whoa, that is a hell of a long clip. Yeah, it is. Does it look odd on there? I'm not sure, but oh, it is a little bit odd looking. So I took that one off, the long one, and got this little one. Put that little one on there. With the little one, this is way too much tension. I could have fooled around with it. This one's not broke, so I'm not fixing it. Works really well. Deep pocket clip carry. Now this is one layer, the gray, then the blue is another. It's a pretty thick blade. You know, it's not crowned like this one. Now you can see the tip. You can see the tip. I really like the tip on this one. Although the Gemini has a fairly strong tip on it, as far as, you know, thin slicey blades go. But I'm going to use the Gemini to point this out. You see right here, it's pretty thick. So that tip is going to go pretty good. That tip is pretty strong. Now if you see the grind, it stops right here, which it has to. It has the hole right here. So you would think, and with such a thick blade, that it doesn't really cut well or slice well. But if you look, let's see if you can see that. Maybe better with this. Oh yeah, yep. I'm going to use this other knife to point it out. But right here, very thin behind the edge right there. So it does slice well, and it's strong. This hole right here, the spidey hole, is not too sharp, but it's not too dull either. It's really is just right. The knife in my hand fits very well. This part of the clip right there, that's a mark, not from the, kind of sits right in there. Let me see if I can show it to you. It kind of sits right in there. You could always put the other clip on it, but man, this really feels nice in my hand for such a small knife. It's really well designed. And except for one fatal flaw, which I'll just keep at the end. So let's see what we got in there. That's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Really nice size. So if they had this, it's like 180 bucks. Whew. If they had this with, I don't know what they're putting on their other blades, just the regular, I have no idea what they're putting on theirs. If they put the regular steel on there, but they had it with this kind of weight to it. I know, I love light knives, and here I am saying that this heavier version is better. Yeah, that's very odd for me to say, but there's a lot of things that you don't have to worry about. You can rub your finger on here. That tip, you're not going to get, it's not going to poke you. Opens up very well. Closes very nice. You could do the flicks and the flies, and it'll all break in. The knife blade shape is really nice. I like that. It fits in the hand very nice. Got some washers in there. I like the washers. Just, you know, sand, grit, dirt. Don't get in there. You know, the bearings is fun and all, but I like the washers. So as an everyday carry knife, this is really nice. And let's go over quickly about the steel. $20CV. I'm not a steel nut or anything, but now I am learning that, you know, VG10 is just not that. You know, a VG10 is this. VG10 is good. But since we're paying so much money for these knives, let's get some better steel in here. And so I got this. I was just comparing VG10 as just a regular. I mean, these are sufficient. I'm just paying so much money, I want more. Apparently, the 20CV is 1 below CPM 10V and 2 below Maximit as some of the strongest steel out here, the best steel. I'm just looking at Cedric and Ada's great gear and outdoors list where he tests all the steel, and this is like one of the top 3. If it's one of the top 3 on his list, this stuff must be awesome. It's, you know, I can't wait to just break it in, but I'm not really worried about it. This thing is just gonna slice all day. So there you go. I really like this. Oh, the only downfall is these Omega springs. These ones have been good so far. You know, so it's just something that may or may not break. The springs are thin, and I mention it because they do break. This, no springs. Basic thing. But, you know, you want something, I wanted something a little different. I really like this. So we'll let it be the star of the show here. And there she is. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.